your favorite moment while filming Game of Thrones?
My favourite moment filming Game of Thrones, I absolutely loved doing my scene with Tyrion in season 2, where him and I have our first kind of real encounter. I loved doing that scene because for me it was the opportunity to really kind of see that Lancel really didn't kind of fit in. He doesn't fit in with the rest of kind of particularly the family with which he's supposed to be associated.
And what can we expect of Lancel on season 5?
Well, in season 5, I don't know. I wish I could tell you that. I don't know. It'll have to be. Do you want him to come back? we hope so. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
Do you see the difference between the book and the script?
I don't know. The encounter with Brienne and the Hound. I mean, these things aren't in the books, but the point is that a lot of them have been wonderfully written as a homage to some of these characters. You know, what they would do when they encounter each other. People who watch the show are only ever happiest when there are two characters talking to each other and interacting with each other, because you really start getting all the chemistry of what that character's about. So I do notice the difference, I do, but I'm always quite enthusiastic about it.
Imagine you're not Lancel Lannister.
Right.
Which character do you like?
Viserys or Theon. The thing about both of them, Viserys and Theon, is that again, both of them are in these families. You know, the Targaryens and the Greyjoys. And for whatever reason, they just don't quite fit in. Viserys is so violent and aggressive and power-thirsty, and sort of, he feels so strongly that he's got to maintain the integrity of his family. And so does Theon, but they can't. And Lancel's got a bit of that too, do you know what I mean? There's this sort of ambition, but you can't really kind of, the capacity to achieve it isn't there.
In your words, why is Game of Thrones so popular?
Game of Thrones is so popular because, from Hodor being a character that really only says one thing and yet we love so much. Now why is that? Why do we love a character that just says that simple thing? But he's a wonderful character. You can see he's got this great heart to him. And then there's someone like, you know, most recently like Oberyn Martell. You know, he's got this, he's just come into the picture from this sort of land we know nothing about in the south of Westeros. And immediately we're sort of intrigued by him. Well, what's this next person about? So I think the reason that Game of Thrones is so successful is that it continues to produce wonderful characters. I would love to have done the scene, just because it's such a wonderful scene, of Joffrey dying. Because it's so many emotions flowing, you know. You do feel sorry for him, you know, he's clawing at his neck, he's choking. But it's Joffrey, you know, you don't know how you're feeling. It would have been amazing to do that scene and see the reaction of people.